She had to stand alone when she needed somebody the most. So if she act like she don't need you, you gotta understand why. For real, for real.
The joys of being black. Today's show is going to be a trigger warning because today we're talking about black men in marriage and how they are demanding black women to be submissive wives, even though they never seen it in their household. They never seen their mothers married. They never seen their aunts married. And it's sad. Black men really don't believe in marriage for the most part. Because if they did, we wouldn't have all these single mothers, right? Let's be honest. When I was a child, I was surrounded by marriage. My parents were married. All of my mother's sisters were married. Even her brothers were married. And the same went for my father. All of his sisters and brothers were married. Even my neighbors were married. And in those marriages, the men went and got the bag without hesitation. They weren't interested in gossip. They weren't interested in sitting around women. They were men. So since I was raised around real men who got the bag, is it fair that I demand 6 figures from a man? Because you're out here demanding fit, feminine, and friendly? Can I demand the bag? Marriage is not all sunshine and rainbows. A lot of couples go through the season of not being able to stand each other, arguing about dumb shit. I'm not about to sit here and lie and say my parents had a perfect marriage. My aunts didn't have perfect marriages. My older cousins didn't have perfect marriages. Nobody out here with a perfect marriage, period. All marriages go through their season of problems. And it's your job to tough it out. And when I say tough it out in a marriage, I'm not talking about a woman being physically abused by her husband, being disrespected by her husband. I just want to be clear. And to all the black women, stop having all these babies out of wedlock. That's why they don't have any respect for us. Because we're not demanding marriage. There are many black men on social media that brag about how easy it is to lay down with a black woman. You gotta stop being so eager to fuck. Whenever I'm out and about and men try to talk to me and they say, "Oh, how many kids do you have?" And I tell them 0 kids, they look at me like I'm an alien that just walked off of a spaceship. You know, when black men find out you don't have any children, the first thing they want to do is get you pregnant. No, bitch, not over here. Why on earth would I choose to be a single mother? I already know what that entails. I grew up in a family of nothing but married women, and I'm supposed to go to them and brag about becoming a single mother? Are you crazy? I was on TikTok the other day and a black man stated that when his daughters come of age, he's going to convince them to date white men because he doesn't want his daughters to be single mothers. Now, isn't that interesting? These men give a whole presentation on what black women need to do to please the black men. And then they go to their daughters and tell them, "Hey, why don't you get with Billy? Billy came from a 2-parent household. He knows how to treat you. His father is in his life. Billy's not going to leave you to be a single mother like Tyrone. You should really give Billy a chance. I want the best for you. I don't want to see you being a single mother like all these women on the internet." This is what black men are telling their daughters. They don't even want to see their daughters with black men. But you want me to settle with the black man. Nope. You know what's really crazy? You got the women on the internet covering for the men. I guess you guys call them pygmies. I mean, I think that's offensive, but okay, we gonna go with it today. You got the pygmies covering for the men. You know, these black men, they go behind the pygmies' back, then they go to their daughters and tell them it's okay to date outside the race, while the pick-me is sitting there waiting for that perfect black man that's never going to show up. Why is the manosphere making it so hard? Just marry the pick-me. She already believes what you believe, and she's ready to be your wife and serve. Let me guess, her ass is not big like that Instagram model? Her waist is not small enough for you? What is it? You know the crazy thing about people in general? They want what they can't have. You can have a beautiful woman ready to do whatever you want, but that's not attractive. They want the woman that's combative, the woman that's going to give them a challenge, the woman that's being chased by all the guys. That's the woman that they want. There's a man on social media who admitted that nice girls are boring, and he's not interested in nice girls. And a lot of guys feel this way. They're just not going to say it out of their mouth. You see, when it comes to black women, black men give us a lot of attitude. I want to play you some clips that I found on TikTok. In these clips, you have a black man and a black woman reacting to black men being humiliated by their girlfriends.
This is him. He is dusty, musty, and crusty. I got him on clearance because he was a little seasoned.
Again? Oh my God.
It wasn't until the beginning of 2018 that I purchased this one. He can literally do anything, fix anything.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
So this is purebred Nigerian from the motherland. I don't like to crossbreed.
Oh, hell no. I don't know what to say.
Oh, I know what to say. I thought black men didn't like fat women. What happened to fit, feminine, and cooperative? Oh, let me guess. Since she's the preference, it's okay for her to be overweight. You can look past that, right? You cannot make this stuff up. But I gotta play one more clip because one of the women that did the mock slave auction, she apologized. Let me play that for you. Let me be fair.
So a couple of days ago, I posted a video on my boyfriend haul, and it was something that was trending on TikTok. It's basically you show off your boyfriend as if you bought your boyfriend and all of the specs. So speaking about your boyfriend or your husband as if it was an inanimate object. I posted this video with, you know, just a lighthearted lens. And as soon as I posted the video, I think a day or two later, I received a comment letting me know how the video was triggering and how inappropriate it was. As soon as I saw that comment, I took down my video, and someone had already made a stitch about it. So that is the stitch that has been circulating around. And I am so disappointed in myself for not being educated enough on slave trading and slave auctions and slave breeding. It was never my intention to make fun of or make that situation so lighthearted that I was able to talk about it in a funny lens. It's extremely cringe, and after I've seen the comments and Googled it and did some research, it's just something that I just can't even believe that I put out there. As a mom of 2 African-American kids and an African-American husband, it's just not acceptable.
You know, I love it when non-black women do ignorant shit and then they turn around and say, oh my God, I didn't know what I was doing. I'm so ignorant. I need to educate myself. Yes, you do need to educate yourself, young lady, and you need to stop lying. Because you knew exactly what you were doing when you was doing that live ritual. Yes, you heard me right. Live ritual. Live spell. Did you know that non-black women, they love witchcraft? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. How many of you black men have white girlfriends? And that girlfriend has a closet packed with candles and crystals and herbs. You be careful.